Whoops.
All right, you are recording. You are good to go.
Okay, hang on one sec. Can you guys see my PowerPoint or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, hang on. Share screen.
There we go.
Now?
Mhm.
Okay,
There you
awesome.
go.
All right, so I can't believe we're on week 5 already. It's pretty
It's
crazy.
crazy.
It is crazy.
So what we've learned so far, let's just recap on some of the things that Christine and Carol have reviewed with some of us. We've learned how to increase your product knowledge and maximize sales. And now with new products, we're going to have to learn more about our new products. We've learned to emphasize belief. You know, it decides how you believe you can do it. How to talk to people out and about, how to book parties at shows, words to say. You know, we've emphasized your passion. When you're passionate about your business, it totally shows. How to book parties, what to say, how to influence purchases, cross-sell, how to host coach effectively. We talked about that. How to keep your sales high, bookings at every party, constant leads, how to emphasize skills, you know, make a huge difference with every party. When you know your product, you can sell your product, you can cross-sell, what to say, how to respond to objections. That's always interesting and always challenging. Tweak host coaching, bigger sales, bigger parties, bigger results. You know, and we always emphasize when you host coach, that's where you earn your paycheck, and your party is where you pick it up. We've learned that recruiting is just a conversation. You know, when you're passionate about your business, it feeds off other people. You know, whether it's a phone interview, we talked about the recruiting cards that you can get on, not Merrill anymore. Christine, what company are we using now? Did they talk about that?
Yeah, they had their stuff there. Oh, I meant to change my shirt and put on the shirt that I bought. Really cute stuff, much more reasonably priced. I mean, they literally came on about 3 weeks ago. So the fact that they had what they had there was amazing. In your changeover box, you'll get a sheet that has some coupons for some specials and etc. But what I love, really quick, is they're a direct screen to print. So you pick the shirt that you like, you pick the logo you like, they make it for you at no additional charge. Like, so there aren't,
Wow.
That's awesome.
exactly, there aren't screen setups, there aren't, you know, all these other costs involved, on and on. The people were fantastic. Not that the people from Merrill when you were at conference weren't nice, because they were, but this is a good move. I'm very happy.
What is the name of it?
Oh, they're calling it PC Gear, but like the email is I think it's like direct marketing, directsomething.com.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anything about it yet. We'll have to look out for that.
The store was supposed to open today, but they had some problems and some feedback from people at conference. So if you logged into the website, you would have seen a banner down at the bottom that said, you know, hold on, we'll let you know when it's available. We're not putting it live yet, but they had some great stuff. I bought the Affinity scarf, of course. Not that I have ever worn a scarf in my life, but we'll see.
We saw it, Jean. So again, just promote yourself, promote your business, recruiting. It's that PowerPoint presentation, the recruiting questions, you know, still building skills. So, you know, again, if you have any questions about conducting an interview or what you should say, Gabby, especially you know, you're rocking your business, but, you know, utilize your director, utilize Christine, have her on a call, meet people for coffee. You know, we can help you with that as well. So today we're just going to follow customer service, and, you know, excellent customer service will help you stand out apart from the rest. So, you know, what are your guests going to think of when they need something with Pampered Chef? You know, you want them to utilize you. You want them to think of only you. You want people to remember you. Unfortunately, we're in competition with one another, whether you want to say that or not. You want people and your customers to think of you and to utilize you in your business and your website other than another Pampered Chef consultant. So it's really about building relationships. Excuse me. You know, one good customer service experience can change an entire perception about you and the Pampered Chef business in general. Customers are your greatest asset, meaning when you create relationships with some of them, you maintain, a great business ethic. You want to keep them happy. You want them to come back to you. Holiday time, fundraising, referral. With that, it generates sales. It'll increase your bookings, bring new consultants onto your team, help you earn and maximize money and profits. So again, it's consistency, adding new customers, making phone calls. You've already worked so tremendously hard on this business, and you just want to keep the existing customers that you have. So it's really about nurturing that relationship, taking time to provide the ongoing service to them, and create a loyalty. So that's what we're going to just talk about today. So I would like to introduce the 222 method of customer service. We'd like to start with within 2 days after a show. So whether you're closing a virtual show, whether you're doing a catalog show, whether you're doing a cooking show, really it's about continuing that relationship. Send everyone who attends the party an email. A thank you. Thank you for joining them. Thank you for supporting your friends. When you're doing a Facebook event, recognize them on your virtual event and thank them, CC and tag your host as well. Thank them. Remind guests about the opportunity, plant seeds and consulting opportunities throughout the entire phone conversation, recruiting interview. Again, personalize the email, phone call, whatever, to include your host as well. So examples of creating a relationship would be email, phone, text, message, and they pretty much can say the same thing. Again, Pampered Chef does provide these scripts. They may not be how you would personalize and how you would speak, but again, revise it how you feel comfortable, how you feel you can grab and touch them relationship-wise. Again, thank you so much for coming. Recognize their efforts for supporting the host. Let them know what a great time you had as a consultant. Let's do this again. Think about all the amazing rewards that your friend benefited from, as far as, the half price, the free products, the discounts throughout the year. Host credit, let's hook up your friend. A lot of times I like to CC the host on these emails to her direct friend so that she can say, hey, I saw that, the Pampered Chef consultant reached out to you. I had the most amazing experience. You should totally do it. Again, you just want to create that relationship, and it may not be an ideal time now, but maybe she will consider and think of you in the future if and so she wants to host again. Again, try to always encourage them to keep in touch with your phone number, your contact information. You want them to think of you. In regards to a phone call or a text, you want to just acknowledge them by name, thank them so much again for supporting the host. It was so much fun to meet you. Again, review the host rewards, how amazing it is coming up, especially now with September coming up. You want to recognize how amazing our new products are. Holiday season's just around the corner. Just entice them any way you can with something that you think that they may be interested in, especially if they created a wish list or if you knew they were interested in cookware. Now would be an ideal time to follow up with them and let them know some available dates that you can help them. Again, I always try to, emphasize how enjoyable and how great this job is as a consultant. This is what you want it to be. Gabby, I'm sure you're doing the same with your virtual. You don't have to get out of your comfort zone and be in front of a group of people. You can stay and do it virtual. Let them know how profitable this business is, how much you can make. Have you ever thought about being a consultant? Let them know how profitable, how flexible, how much fun, how you would recommend this business and how you can entice it based on what they're interested or what they're looking for as far as a job. So again, 2 weeks after the show, this is a great time to check up and do some follow-up phone calls. This would be encouraging these particular guests to host their own party. And again, it doesn't have to be right now. I always like to entice people if someone says, hey, now is not a good time, I'm so busy, I have so much going on with the kids, let them know that you're booking into August and November at this time. Don't automatically assume or, set a goal for like this month. You know, this month is not realistic for a lot of people. Sometimes they need to look farther down. So words that you can utilize in an email as well. Hi, so-and-so, I'm just checking in to see how you're enjoying the merchandise you purchased. Have you gotten it out of the box? Do you have any questions? Sometimes at this point as well, if people are unhappy with what they purchased, I like to, you know, a customer service can come in as far as like sending them YouTube videos, sending them additional recipes, how they can utilize different products, how you can cross-sell with something that they currently have, share the upcoming host specials. Have you ever thought about hosting a party? I always like to share upcoming dates that I do have available if any of them work for you. Again, don't just give them 2 weeks out. Give them a month or a month and a half out, so it may be more realistic with their schedule. And again, refunds, replacement parts, exchanges, you want them to utilize and call you directly. So again, it's very important that everything that you send out, all the literature that you send out should include your contact information. As far as a phone call, just reiterating the same things. I'm happy to send you some emails. Again, I cannot stress, and you guys all know, it's really difficult when people do not want to provide their email address. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't want to receive our newsletter. But again, the only way we can help them with customer service and is for them to provide their email address so that we can, you know, follow up with them, that we can send them recipes. We can include them on a blog. We can send them dates. So again, I just kind of reword so that you can always get an email address.
Can I just add something to that really
Sure.
quick? As far as, first of all, I'll post these verbiages, you know, because we have them from that resource that Jennifer shared with us. But Home Office, one of the announcements that came out of Home Office is that they're going to start doing more targeted marketing. And it's starting in the fall with the deep covered baker and the rock rock. 2 weeks after anybody purchases those products, Home Office is going to send them recipes.
That's awesome.
Isn't it? You know, so it's going to start rolling out to other products as well. But so that, you know, that goes with that. And I know that there was some concern at one point, like if you look at what the marketing schedule is on the website and you see all those emails that they're sending, they don't go to every customer. They're very specific. So like if the email happens to be about the ice cream maker, they're not sending it to people who just bought the ice cream maker in the last 3 months. You know what I mean? Like, so they weed it down, and they're really, really going towards specific markets when they send those emails. So, because I was afraid that my customers were getting emails like, you know, every other day. But it's not the case. So
that's pretty awesome. And the fact that, you know, Home Office will send them on our behalf. It's not something that we would have sent, or even our newsletter, or it's coming.
How many times I promised to send recipes and then I get home and I forget, and on it happens, you know? So it's great that Home Office is taking, it will look like it's coming from us. So
that's awesome.
Links right in there so that they can go right to our webpage and see additional products and etc. So
great. And for those who are not familiar, Home Office also provides a blog. It's on your website that it looks like it's coming from you. So I highly recommend log on to your website, and you have a blog. It's on the top. Just click on your blog. You can email that out. You can message it. You could Facebook it. You could post it. It's pretty spectacular that it looks like we're investing all this time providing information when really Home Office is doing it on our behalf.
And all of those will now be linked back to our website. They're going to be able to, in those blogs, if a Pampered Chef product is featured, they'll be able to click on a product and it will take them. It used to go to the Home Office website. It now comes back to ours.
That's great. So 2 months after the show, again, 222, just keep that in the back of your mind. Make a note, 222. Regularly, you know, with customer service oriented communication, it keeps on everyone's minds. You're building a relationship with them. Now at this point, you may have four times that you've been in touch with this particular customer, this particular guest, that, you know, you're building a relationship with them. They're going to think of you. They're going to say, I need to call Karen or Christine or Carol and get some more information or get some new recipes. Or they're going to share how much they love the merchandise with their friends and family, that they're going to say, you know, call so-and-so to get, you know, I'll get you one, or we can get you a product, or you should get this newsletter or host a show as well. Again, similar to the blog, opt in for your monthly e-newsletter. For some of the new consultants, you have a newsletter that gets launched by Pampered Chef, and you select the articles that you want to be promoted. Again, building relationships based on food facts, recipes, recruiting information. Again, relationship. Similar words to say on an email. Hi, so-and-so, I want to thank you so much for attending the party, for supporting your friend. I want to make sure that you are happy with your products. Remind them of the returns, exchanges, refunds. You have 1 full year. You can call me. Here's my contact information. Let's host a show yourself. Any gift you want to promote at this point as well. Encourage people to come back to you for the holiday season. Gift giving is literally just around the corner. People are starting to, think about that a little bit as far as like tailgating, football season, back to school, and holiday season. Even Thanksgiving. It's about entertaining and being with your friends and family. Similar to the phone. Again, you want to promote the dates that you have available. Sometimes people don't always answer the phone, so a text message would be appropriate at this point too. Again, the best thing to do is, how would you like to be contacted? Always ask people. Some people won't even answer their phone, but they may prefer and respond immediately with a text message. This is a great way to follow up regarding pantry and seasonings and sauces. Follow up. I'm closing a show soon. Would you like to reorder? Cross-sell with some new recipes and Season's Best. It's a great opportunity to even include a Season's Best cookbook. It's $2. But you would also be promoting all of the new products. You'd be promoting the one pot recipes that we're going to talk about at some of our meetings coming up with the new products. But again, you're cross-selling. You're talking about the deep covered baker. You're talking about the raw crux. You're talking about the slow cooker with some of these slow cooking recipes. Again, wish list. People are creating wish lists for their registries, for their holiday list. Cookware is on sale. Soon it's stoneware. It's always usually around October. If people love stoneware, it's a great way to follow up. So again, it's really just a conversation. Try not to be overwhelmed, just really good note taking, and 2-2-2. Just consider that, mark it on your calendar to follow up every 2 days, every 2 weeks, and in 2 months. So again, we're just still working on a lot of the skills that we are emphasizing here with the 6 weeks of success. The 4 pillars are the belief, the passion, the skill, and the will. But really, it's truly about building relationships with people and wanting them to utilize you, to call you, to email you, to text you, and to support you in your business. These skills are just such a huge component of your success with Pampered Chef. The selling, the host coaching, the booking, recruiting, customer service, all of this will come. But again, you want people to call you. You want them to enjoy you and to refer you. So much so that they're going to want you to benefit and be successful. Again, we talked about the 4 pillars, but just to follow up, try to follow up within 2 to 4 days with every guest, whether it's an email, text, message, phone call. 2 weeks. Are you enjoying the merchandise? Thank you so much for supporting. Any interest in hosting a show? Again, offer referral. If you refer me to your friends, I'll offer $10. I'll offer $15. I'll offer a free gift. Watch and listen to home office trainings. Come to your team meetings. Again, we just missed conference for those who couldn't attend, but Christine already noted August 2nd through 4th, 2018. Let's mark our calendars now. Make a point of trying to be successful, set goals, and one of them attend conference. I've really enjoyed Tips from the Top. All of these videos, all of these, these YouTube videos that we're listening to, they are so insightful, pretty amazing at learning how some people are so successful at this business and what lingo, what to say, how to utilize your business, and it's amazing things that you don't necessarily think of. Customer service, YouTube trainings, shows. The more shows you do, the better, more successful, and the more confident you will be at doing your business. And sharing, it's just truly about sharing your business. So again, as far as customer service, it's truly, just to reiterate, just about keeping relationships with your customers, with your hosts, And just especially with the holidays upon us in a couple months, just in the new fall products, just sharing, your passion for this business, how much you enjoy it, and how it can serve and utilize everyone in their homes, in their offices, with their families, sports, activities, just making meals. So does anyone have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, anything that works for them? Any yaha moments? Anyone had a great month so far? So again, next week is our last week with 6 weeks to success. Christine and Carol and myself, we're just so grateful that you guys are, on board here, and anything that you can share, grow your business, we're learning from you as well.
Absolutely. I hope the microwave isn't making too much noise in the background. Mike, you're fine, right? Can you guys hear me over it? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, Mike. Go ahead, leave it. I just wanted to show you a binder that I started using, oh God, I don't even know, maybe about 3-4 months ago. So it's basically just, like a 1.5 inch binder. I got something pretty. I paid the extra money because I liked it. And then basically I just have these tabbed pockets. All right. You probably have seen these. They're plastic and they act as the notebook tabs, but then they also have a sleeve pocket here. And so basically what I have here is the first pocket says to be scheduled. So anybody that wants to have a party but hasn't picked a date yet, or I haven't contacted, goes in that first one. And then I have 1 through 31 tabs, all right, there. So for the current month, so this is next month, right? Is that, yeah. So this is for September 3rd. Those are the follow-ups that I want to do on September 3rd. So basically, it just goes all the way through the days of the month, and I have, it filled with different things that need to go on during that day. And then after the 31 days, I have months tabs. So if somebody says, call me in November, I can then flip to the November pocket and I stick them in the November pocket. I've tried electronic. I've tried, 500 different methods in my 21 years in the business. So, who knows, maybe in another 2 years, I'll be doing something different again. But I was finding myself with a lot of notes and paper here or there and still missing things. So now, as soon as I'm done with the show, I throw all the orders in here for the 2-day after call. And then after I make the 2-day after call, I move all those orders to the 2-week call. And then after that, they go to the 2 months on that tab. And then I pick a day during the month that I'm free to be able to do those calls. And the same thing with survey slips, because sometimes I've got a survey slip but not an order form, or vice versa. So, or sometimes I even have in here, because I'm doing a training with Dana Wild, who is like I don't know what to call her, a motivational speaker, Carol. I mean, I'm not even sure what to consider her.
She's not a life coach. She's more like a business coach and motivator. I mean, she's definitely, her topics tend to be more motivational than,
absolutely, and positive thinking, right, and getting yourself out of a funk and etc. So I think
she calls it retrain your brain.
She does. Yep, train your brain. Yep, and Mind Aware. The name of the company is Mind Aware. So I'm doing a 6-week class with her right now because I felt like I needed something to keep me focused in between Lead Plus and then the graduate program that's coming this fall. So I've been doing, that. And when I have homework or things that I need to do for that, I'm using the binder for that as well. So that's,
I think I'm going to take that idea.
I'm sorry?
I think I'm going to take that idea. I like it.
Absolutely.
After each of my virtual parties, I print out the overview and I have a folder with, I have a drawer that I keep files in, but
yep,
I think that binder would be good to just put those in and then move in the different tabs.
Exactly. And
I just have to write on that little paper, oh, okay, this day and this day. So
different things like that. Yep. And then I can take this binder with me, and I'm not worrying about taking, a whole bunch of survey slips that are all over the top of my desk. So anyway, it's working for me so far.
And again, don't feel intimidated. I think the phone intimidates a lot of people, like you're doing cold calls, but you're really not. You already have a relationship with the host. You have a relationship, you have previously potentially met these guests, and utilize the host name. You know, I'm friends with so-and-so, I helped her host a party. You know, don't make it seem like you're just a stranger and you're just a salesperson, you know, because you're really not. You really want people to be happy. You want them to know that you're here to help them with recipes, exchanges, refunds, you know. It's not so much a cold call, you know.
No, it's definitely not. And think about too, I mean, if you've ever bought from direct sales, or even sometimes, you know, some of the big, you know, the big box stores or et cetera. You know, I know that I placed a fairly big order last Christmas for a candle party. And actually it wasn't even part of a party. I did it online as an individual order. And it probably was about $150. And that consultant never called me. And honestly, as much as I love the candles that I bought, and I'm like seriously in love with one of them and really would like to rebuy it, I'm not going to rebuy it from her. So that's when that phone feels like it's 500 pounds and I don't want to pick it up and make those phone calls, that's the first thing I think of, because if I'm not going to service that customer, someone else will.
Yeah.
So, and the calls take no time at all. Literally, you get an answering machine most of the time. Like seriously, my calls for 2 days and 2 weeks after for any party probably take me less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you're right, most people aren't picking up the phone. You're not really probably going to have a conversation with most of them.
No, and even when I do, it's, you know, it's very quick, you know, hey, how's it working? Can I give you any suggestions? You need any help? You know, perfect. If I can be of any assist, you know what I mean? Like it's quick. Even when you get them on the phone, most of the time it's, you know, a minute or two. So.
Yeah. So again, I don't want to keep anybody. We'll post. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. We'll replay this as well. But again, we'll have some homework and some videos. But again, just, you know, enjoy this business, be confident, be passionate, and really just continue promoting your passion, your joy out of this business. All the new products are so exciting. And people will feed off that. People will see your excitement and they're going to want, you know, to support you, and they're going to want to try it as well.
As Gabby has shown us.
Awesome.
Good. So again, you know, keep sharing on 6 Weeks to Success. Congratulations to Sharon, who won the raffle tonight. Sharon Smith.
Yay, Sharon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Karen.
All
Yes,
right,
thank you,
ladies.
Karen.
Right.
Bye, Tom. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Bye.